What's good? It's your boy Jayindahoodie back with another video. Guys, today we're reacting to Shaq, Chuck, and Kenny sound off on Paul George 25 game suspension. So, for those who don't know, all right, as of now it's February 1st, but yesterday, on January 31st, 2026, Paul George was suspended for 25 games over complications with drugs. So basically, he popped off on a drug test, and now he's suspended for 25 games. This is what Inside the NBA has to say about it.
Nights ago, Paul George had what was probably his best game of the season. Scored 32, had 9 threes in a win over the Bucks.
Wow.
And while his numbers overall are down, he is the Sixers' third leading scorer, but now he's going to be sidelined till late March. The NBA suspended him 25 games for violating the league's anti-drug program.
The thing with this is, too, yes, it's bad. He's missing 25 games. The thing is, he'll be back before the playoffs, so that's good. But still, man, with the Sixers being with what they're at, because I remember the last video I posted, I reacted to the NBA standings, and the Sixers were, what, the 7th seed? Yeah, without Paul George, they're probably going to take a little hit. But he should be back. I mean, he will be back, but before the playoffs, you know, hopefully he doesn't get injured or anything like that. But still, man, that is pretty bad.
Due to an improper medication for a mental health related issue, not a physical one.
When you look at Philadelphia, they've been making a little move. Number 6 in the East right now, over 500. We pointed out the other day, they were never above 500 last year, haven't been below 500 this year, in playoff position. What does this do to them?
You know, it's good to have, you know, everybody ready to go, the full team when you're going into the postseason. You know, it's unfortunate that this happened. But I just want to say that, you know, they give us a booklet on what to do and what not to do. They give us a booklet. They also give you inside the booklet how long it takes to get rid of something. So, you know, I mean, I don't want to elaborate what he was doing or what he was doing, but, you know, stuff like this should not happen because they give you the booklet that said, don't take this.
So Shaq knows what he was doing? Personally, I don't know if that's public news. I don't know, because I haven't necessarily found out what drug he was on. If I were to think, is like cannabis illegal in the NBA? I didn't think it was, because I know Kevin Durant's a heavy smoker. I know Kevin Durant smokes a lot of weed. So I wonder if it's that. Like, I wonder if you just can't smoke it during the season. I don't know though, it's just cannabis. I couldn't tell you though, you know? Certain drugs have different, you know, views and sway different opinions on different people. Like, people have different opinions of different drugs. Some people think marijuana isn't a drug, you know, at all. So I don't necessarily know if that's what it was or what. But, I mean, couldn't tell you.
It's the letter of the law. Do not take any of these things. And when you've been in the league this long, you know what it is. You know, they test you 3 to 4 times a year. So, you know, but this is definitely going to hurt him. But, you know, listen, Edgecomb's been playing great. Maxi's starting to play a little bit better. Embiid is coming back. You know, they still have a little bit of momentum. Somebody else have to step up. But when you're going into a postseason, you like to have a guy with experience like Paul George.
Well, if this is the accuracy of what happened, isn't this an oxymoron? Like a contradictory of terms? Like, you have mental health and you're taking medicine for it that you can't. That would be, to me, that's why I don't understand it. I'm not sure what drug or medicine that he was taking, but that is a contradictory of.
So even Kenny doesn't know, but Shaq does? Because Shaq says, well, Shaq said earlier that, I don't know, like Shaq hinted on, you know, knowing what the drug was. I guess Kenny doesn't though.
Term. So I'm sure that Adam Silver wouldn't do that.
Yeah.
That doesn't add up to me because, again, it's a contradiction. If you have mental health, there is nothing that you should take that help you that you can't take.
That's on that list.
There wouldn't be a list for that.
Shaq.
There wouldn't be a list for that.
No, that's what I'm saying. It's not on that list.
It couldn't be.
Yeah, but even if it's on the list,
they would let you take that.
They will let you take that for mental health.
For mental health.
And listen, Kenny, I'm 100% agree with you.
What? are we dead ass? Like, if it's on that list of things you can't do, they'll let you do it if you have mental health? Really? That doesn't sound right to me. Personally. What the heck?
There's shit going on here. Now, I don't joke around about mental health, but if you're taking something for mental health, that's got to be an outlier to the NBA.
Not a performance enhancing
Yes.
drug.
Come on, man.
That doesn't make sense.
That doesn't make, listen, like I say, as my girl Judge Judy said, if it doesn't make sense to me, it don't make sense because I like Paul George. But if the NBA and, DeMar DeRozan, who we love, and Kevin Love, they've been the two most outspoken advocates for mental health. But if you're taking some for mental health, even if it's on a list, you should get a hall pass. So this does not sound...
Is that the rule, though? I mean,
no.
Yeah, I don't know about that, man. If it's on a list of things you can't do, I get mental health is a big issue. And, definitely it's something that is real and should be focused on. And it's really big because I like to say this, actually. Mental health is even more important than physical health, 100%. Because without your mental, you don't have your physical, Like, if you're not, right up there, then basically everything you have physically doesn't work. And you can't even use it correctly. So, you know what I mean? That's definitely a big deal. I'm not underplaying mental health at all. I feel like that's something very important and something that people should, be even more cautious about and more wary of. But at the same time, it's like, if it's forbidden, like if it's on a list, because you have to sign a contract as an NBA player. If it is on that list, then you shouldn't be taking it, even if it is for mental health. You have to find other ways to help that issue that you have with mental health. You have to find other outlets and other sources to help you with that, because it is a problem. I understand that, but does it mean breaking the rules and doing something that voids your contract? I don't think so. But supposedly Kenny and Chuck think it is. I don't know, man.
No, I don't know the rule, but that just doesn't make sense.
Like, there's never a good reason taking performance-enhancing drugs, Shaq. But if you're taking a drug for your mental health, you should get a hall pass.
And I would put it like this: if you were having a heart attack, and they gave you medicine to stop your heart attack, and then you could play 2 weeks, and that wouldn't stop you from playing. Like, to me, the league wouldn't do that. So there has to be something else that they have to address, or that is coming out, because it just doesn't make sense.
But we don't need any players suffering from mental health. If they got a pill out there that can help you with that, you should get a hall pass. But this sounds fishy.
And again, 25 games for Paul George.
Okay. So, yeah, like they're saying, a little bit of a weird situation that's going on there. But, leave it down in the comments below. What's your guys' take on it? Personally, I feel like there's not enough news or information put out yet to fully form a full opinion. But, early pregame predictions, though. What do you guys think? Make sure to leave it down in the comments below. Personally, yeah, I'm going to say that. I'm going to just wait for some more information. But also, they're giving him some new nicknames, bro. So we got Playoff P, we got Podcast P, and we got Prescription P, bro. That's his third nickname. I was watching a Chris Smooth video on that. Shout out Chris Smooth. He is the one that said the nicknames. Like, I guess he found them somewhere. I don't know if that was like X or whatever, but hey, that's Paul George's nicknames, bro. We have Podcast P, Playoff P, and Prescription P, bro. That's Paul George, man. But I appreciate y'all guys for watching the video. Make sure to leave a comment down below what you guys think about this. And it's been Jayindahoodie. Peace. Actually, that was the other way. Doses like these. All right, see you.